Return to Silent Hill is new across cinemas here in the UK. I've been to see it, so let's talk about it. Hey, welcome back to the video. A brand new movie review. Today I'm talking all about Return to Silent Hill. It's brand new in cinemas. I've seen it. Before we start talking about it, as always, a friendly reminder, these are just my thoughts, so don't let this dictate whether or not you decide to go and see it. You might see it and feel totally differently to me. That's okay. Movies aren't made to cater for everyone. Without any further ado, let's start talking about this film. Before we do, again, I think it's worth noting this film is obviously based on, or loosely based on, or a film version of the game. It's got like history of a game. That's kind of where it's all been based from, where it stemmed from. Like, I've never played that game. I have no idea of the game, so therefore I don't know whether I kind of missed out on lore of the film or characters, stuff like that. If I had played the game, I would have enjoyed the film a bit more. I don't know. So I'm merely reviewing this as a standalone movie, having no concept of the game and what it's about. And I just found this film comedically bad. I'm renowned for not liking horror films, and I'm not going to lie, I was convinced to go and see this film by somebody. I was like, okay, I'll go and see it. And I was a little bit nervous. Just not being dramatic, but a little bit nervous, just because I don't like horrors. I really don't. And this was a horror. But then it was only rated a 15. The BBFC card came up and it was a 15, and I was like, well, it can't be that scary then. Like, if it's going to be a horror that's going to scare me, it'll be an 18, surely. So that was an instant red flag for me. And as somebody that gets scared pretty easily, I got a quick jump scare once, and that was it. Like, do you know what I mean? After that, I was like, this is awful. It was just funny. I was laughing more than I was shaking. It was just weird. It was just goofy, corny. There was no real elements of shock, of horror, of anything like that. A little bit of gore, but even gore that I can watch. And I don't like gore. So I was watching this and I was like, okay, great. Do you know what I mean? It just didn't do anything for me, this film. It really didn't. And it was a shame, because I kind of hyped myself up and psyched myself to just enjoy the horror film. That if you're going to not look away, if you're going to get scared, like, whatever, it is what it is. Like, you're with somebody, just like, look away. And I said to my friend Soph, your arm is going to be blue and numb by the end of this film. And it wasn't, because it just wasn't funny. It wasn't funny, it wasn't scary, it was funny. Like, it didn't do anything for me. In terms of the story, I can tell you what happened. I get the basic gist. This guy has to go back to Silent Hill, which is where he grew up and lived a life with his partner or his ex-partner, and he's been given a letter to go back. But then you start to find loads of loopholes. Was it his ex-partner that actually wrote that letter to get him to come back? But then he gets there, and why is it derelict? Why is it like that? Why are there gory people here? I just didn't get it. I didn't understand. There was a thing that came out that was like some sort of alien creature that I whispered to my friend. I went, it looks like a fucking claw clip that you put in your hair. I was like, what is this? And I just didn't get it. I didn't understand who were real, who weren't real. I didn't understand the significance of these like young doll like little girls that were running around. I didn't understand that. I didn't understand it at all. It made no sense to me, and I couldn't even try and figure out what it meant, because I just didn't get it. Didn't get it at all. And annoying as that is, that's just the way it was. I didn't understand the story. I felt like it was a really fake story that they were trying to make work that just didn't work at all. I really didn't find it entertaining at all. I found it entertaining for the wrong reasons. I was laughing at the film. I just think it was a poorly made film. The CGI was dreadful. I'm not going to lie to you. It started with like this ash that was like sprinkling down from the sky when he first arrived at Silent Hill. And I went, right, I think that was probably one of the first signs of like, this is going to be bad. Because it was awfully CGI'd, and I've said it before, I know CGI can be quite expensive and it can take a lot of time, but it was bad. And then we got to these CGI characters and I was like, I've seen better CGI in video games. Like, what's going on here? So overall, I didn't rate it. If you're looking for a film that's going to scare you, that's going to leave you on the edge of your seat, this is just not it. If you're looking for a film with a really solid storyline that you have to follow and really work out, and this is not for you. This is a really boring hour and 45 minutes in the cinema, I can't lie to you, and I was waiting for it to be over. The ending came round, and it sort of ended in a really bizarre way, and I was like, so who is she? And who is she at the start? Like, it didn't make sense to me. I didn't understand. There we go. That's all I've got to say on Return on Silent Hill. It's in cinemas across the UK right now. As always, before I wrap up this movie review, what to rate it out of 10? We'll be joining my collection. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10. I've given other films 3 out of 10s for different reasons. This gets a 3 out of 10 because I enjoyed it because it was bad. I was laughing at it because it was bad. Will it join my collection? No, it won't. It can quietly stay on HMV shelves. It won't be joining my collection. So there you go. That's all I've got to say on Return to Silent Hill in cinemas, like I say, across the UK right now. In the description below is the movie plot, a link to the movie trailer, as well as a link to my movie review playlist. Features every single movie that I've ever done. There's more to come very soon, and hopefully I shall see you in one of those videos, and hopefully one of those movie reviews very soon.